Okay, this is part two, coming back on, talking about that area now, about, with Kevin Samuel, and talking about, the blessing of dating, talking about it on this term, the blessing of dating. And the last thing that I was saying, indicating on the last segment, part one, was about how can you go and get into this relationship with this man who is high figure with 100,000 or 60,000, and you go in there, he living in a condominium, or he probably got his own house, and then turn around, his house is immaculate. Immaculate, meaning he probably even have a housekeeper to come in and clean his house. So if you want a high figure paying man, are you high figure? Not by just keeping your nails done, your hair done, none all of that. No, baby, you got to know also too, how to do things. So that means you getting up here, getting with this man, and you don't even know how to buy salmon. Come on now. You don't even know how much salmon costs. Come on now. You don't even know the difference of good, meat, how to go and buy red snapper and make a red snapper dinner. You don't even know how to go and buy, you understand me, T-bone steak. If that's what you want, some T-bone. It's about getting to know things, caviar, the black, the gold, different things on that part. If you going into that high scale order, it's about learning what you like. So that means you can't fake it, baby. You can't fake it. You in it or you're not in it. That's it. You understand me? Because if you're faking it, you're going to miss things because you don't have a passion for it. But if you have a passion with life and want life to be in this greatest order, for you, of the things that you want with luxury and all of that. And I want a man that gonna, do this for me and take care of me. I want him to, have a beautiful car, a BMW. I want him with a Rolls Royce. I want him, to wear his Boulevard. I want him to wear all of these things now. But yet now, you have not put no hard work in yourself to even accomplish these things. And then you have to look at too, what she was indicating, I have my own business. I'm deal with a grooming business, dealing with a dog business, whatever your business. You said that you come from a family that also carries six figures, but you're not dealing with other people. Now you isolated. You understand me? You're not in that circle to understand that. You understand me? So if you're confident in yourself, that means you will be circulating yourself with people in the same agreement. You understand me? Because that means you can walk in that room and feel that because I'm doing my thing. I'm confident in who I am. I know I'm putting my work out there. I know that I'm not a lazy person. So it did not come in just because you got a son. And I hope she pick up my, my video. This is Miss PSKV. And just listen to it for a minute. It's not because you have a son. Samuel was talking about that, letting you know, oh, you have a son. You understand me? And that you right now is in your 30s and you thinking that you the hot tamale that every man gonna want you, but you got baggage. That's what he was trying to say. But the baggage can be an asset. The baggage that he's talking about can turn to be the blessing. And he even came into that point also too. If you working on you and your son, and that means you working on that order, you got him in private school, you wanting him to have the best, and that man coming in with that six figure, and he's seeing that order that you putting that blessing inside of not just you, but your son, because you changing things, you transforming that. So while you growing, also the offspring that you done had is growing too. That means you raising your child also to have the mind frame of a six-figure man. You understand me? Later for that. What about being a millionaire? That's it. Raise your son to say, I may be a woman that have six figures, but now I'm raising my son or my daughter. That's for me. That's where I'm going at, to be a millionaire. You understand me? To be a homeowner, to do other things what others may think that is impossible to do. You understand me? Then that is when you got the attention because you already in the circle with this. You introducing your son into that lifestyle. So he's not growing into a lifestyle, you understand me, of lack. He's growing into the lifestyle with his mother, watching his mother grow and becoming more impact. You understand me? More impact with her life. So now when you getting up there dating, you're not thinking about when this man meets you, he may not love your son. He's not attracted to your son. He's not attracted to your daughter. He is only attracted to what he is seeing on the outside of the body. So the same thing with a six-figure man and even a blue-collar man. The white collar, the blue collar can get up in there and abuse a woman. You understand me? Abuse them meaning they can get what they want, baby, and walk away because you not really what they want. So only thing you giving them what they want at that moment was a minute thing. A minute thing meaning that they just want to lay with you, and after they lay with you and leave their and leave that mess behind, they going on by their business and wash their body and get up and call it a day, and may not ever call you again, or may not even answer your call, may not even, turn around. Then don't believe me, he may not even gave you his email, even that you can even email him a little note here and there. You understand me? These are the things that you got to look at as a woman. Why are you want to jump up and get in the bed with any man, open up your legs and go in there and allow this man to violate you, no matter if he's what? If he is a six-figure man, or if he's a millionaire, if he got 100,000, on his plate, or 200,000, no matter what the numbers is that he's carrying, that naturally, you understand, you should not want to be a woman who will allow a man to violate you. You understand me? Not a man should not want a woman to violate him. You understand me? That means that you are now coming into a relationship with yourself to say, I owe it to myself for whenever I really get seriously involved and have a true relationship, not by just sexual immorality, but a relationship that's going to grow into marriage. That's it. So that means when you getting ready to go out here and want to meet this man, and knowing this man don't really need you by the sexual order, but if he's attracted to you, now you got to know where your standards at. We could get to know each other, but right now, I don't care if you know that I got a son or a daughter. That don't mean I'm a whore. That don't mean that I have grown since I even had my child. And that means you could have been married beforehand at a young age. But still, regardless of what, once you then had this child, this is your responsibility. And it's your responsibility to allow other people to respect you. Not just men, females, anybody. Your little girlfriends over there running all over the place. You understand me? Doing them, Instagrams, clicks with you with a drink up in your hand, and you over there, twerking and all of that stuff. That is something that you coming against your own personality. It's certain things that you would say, no, I don't, no, that's not for me. I have a son. I have, children. You understand me? And if you don't have that, at right now in your life, and you now just single, no children, why should you still be out there twerking? If you're talking about looking for someone that have standards for themselves and that have a corporation. Now, if that man got a corporation, why would he want to pick you and you over there all on Instagram, twerking, and all over the place, on Facebook with all kinds of mess going on, and now he have an image to keep. So that means his company will not want him to have that to do with you. If he own his own company, he have an image to keep with his company as well. So he not going to want to be with a woman who is now could be the main thing that can bring a dislike to his company. So you can be Instagram famous. You can be even YouTube famous. But if that man got a multi-million millionaire corporation. He is not going to want you to come in, or she not going to want you to come in to be messing up their foundation. No way they're going to do that. So before you get into this here, talking about, I want this high figure man, I want this high figure woman, you have to start thinking about making changes in your life, transforming your life, meaning that start having the pros and the cons. Make your list. They say my pros are, you understand me, and my cons, if you one person that can't cook, baby, you need to know that you need to go and take you some cooking lessons, and if you a person that can't save money, you got to learn how to, you understand me, be on a budget. You understand me? To do things properly. You understand me? Then if you're a person that do not know quality, you understand me? You got to learn about quality. Quality meaning to have the best but pay for less. You understand me? When to buy it, when to purchase it, when to lease it. All of those things are in that package for you to rise up into your excellence. Into your excellence. That's what it's all about. Rising into the excellent, be the best woman that you can be for yourself before engaging in a man. To be the best man you could be before you engage to bring a woman into your region. You understand me? So that's the main thing. You bringing this woman into your region. So when you bring her in, that means what do you need a man telling you, baby, I want you to put everything into this. We're going to have one shoebox, and this shoebox, all of our belongings going together. We're going to share our money. When he's starting stuff like that, that telling you he not a king, baby. He not a king, because he already telling you now, before you can even get deep into a relationship with this man, he is telling you his money is now, being challenged. So now he's coming only to date you for whatever you got to join in with him. So it should not be when you get in a relationship where it got to be a money problem here. It should be where you are already standing on your feet and he's standing on his feet and he's doing his thing and you got your thing established. So going into the relationship is not about the money. It's about, are you carrying the same interest that I have? Is you carrying that I am a high achiever? Are you a high achiever? Do you have it in you to better yourself? You understand me? No matter what the age could be. We got a president now that is in his 70s, and we got one that is that just coming in, that's Biden, who is now 78. And while he's in that presidency, he's going to be turning in his 80s. You understand? He's going to be 82 when that presidency ends. So when that presidency ends, we done had a man in his 80s running America. So it's not about the age, just like he indicated. He said, I'm in my 50s and I got to beat these 20-year-olds off of me. You understand me? You have younger, men that is even looking for older women. And sometimes it's been a myth now that all the times that when a younger man look for an older woman is always about, that's just, he just wanted money from her. No, not all the time. That's not the point. Because you have to know a lot of the older women, the reason why that man is drawn to that older woman is because she has things well put together. She already have experience. She already confident in who she is. She already know what she wants, in life. So many times you've been thinking that that relationship is all about she just want this younger man. And a lot of times it wasn't about that younger man. You understand me? Was being pulled by the older woman. It was where the older woman had to do the same thing what Kenneth Samuel said. That Kevin said. He said, look, I had to beat him off with a stick, I had to beat him off with it, So that's the part that we look at. We look at the order that is a balance in everything. You understand me? So if you really want these things, start molding and shaping yourself, preparing yourself. It's not where he's telling you that you cannot do it. But if you are already 30 years old and you telling me that you have a company and your company is doing good and you have not been around anybody else that is making this here, this level of income coming in. You understand me? Where's that at? Come on now. If you a person have never dealt with money and you never even took the risk with money to make more money or to do other things, or just go out there and purchase things and just say, let it go, I want it, that's it, then that's not going to be for you with a six-figure person. If you never even taste the order to eat the money, he said, well, what you mean eat the money? Eat the money meaning going out there eating the things that you want. The best of the best, not Mickey D's, not McDonald's, having them to put, a 7-course meal in front of you and putting the napkin in your lap. You understand me? Going to the best of the best and not being afraid